dance.
Oh my god, she just moved. Look at my belly button. You can still belly dance with a baby.
Do you see that self-tanning job I did last night? Like, my life is kind of all over the place, but we're gonna talk about it. It's currently Sunday and it's almost 4:30. So this is actually when I start my nighttime routine. Grandma over here. And it's not even like I go to bed that early, guys. It's like, did I even say hi? Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am so sleep deprived. Like, we have so much to discuss in today's video, but back to what I was saying before, I actually start my nighttime routine pretty early nowadays because third trimester, and that's what today's video is going to be, my third trimester update. Oh my gosh, it changes so much from your second trimester. Like, if I complained in my second trimester, I want to go back and like shake me, because second trimester was cake. And third trimester is a lot like the first in that it's difficult. So it's different in a lot of ways than the first. It's difficult in different ways. But anyway, I start my nighttime routine pretty early, like start unwinding, start trying to dim lights. Like, it's super bright now because we're moving into summer, but I just, you know, have all soothing things on. This is when I put on my tummy oil, and I noticed that if I start my nighttime routine a little bit earlier, 4:35, you know, start thinking about what we're gonna have for dinner, then I can sleep almost through the night when we go to bed at like 10. So I go to bed a little bit later nowadays just because I'm on East Coast time, and before I was on West Coast time. But yeah, I start my nighttime routine a little bit earlier. That way it gets my body into sleepy mode and I'm not so like waking up all night. So the past 2 nights doing this routine, I've slept, but the nights before that, so for like 4 nights straight, I did not sleep at all. Now I know what it feels like. Like, obviously I didn't have a baby to wake up with, but I feel like Mother Nature is preparing me for that. So to prevent that, we start the nighttime routine a little earlier. I'm gonna start rubbing my belly, putting oils on my belly, and I'm gonna update you guys and talk to you guys as I'm oiling my stomach. So that's what we're gonna start doing first. This is the bra that I have been liking, this Calvin Klein like bralette. This has been pretty nice. I will say I've been liking this as far as like a pregnancy bra goes, but anytime I show my stomach, if I'm wearing like a bathing suit or a crop top, you guys always ask, how do I not have stretch marks or anything like that? I really think it's because I'm consistent putting oils and creams and lotions on my stomach. It looks kind of funny now because I put self-tanner on last night and like I did a really bad job. I'm using the Soothe Tea Infused Oil by Teami, and the reason why I'm using this, first of all, look at how gorgeous it is. It's like turquoise. This has white sage, lavender, vitamin E, jojoba oil, all really good things as far as preventing stretch marks. Even though this is technically a facial oil, I started putting this on my stomach. The other reason why I'm using this oil is because it's their Soothe oil. Definitely a nighttime oil. If you put this on at night, it will, like, you know when you smell something that opens up your sinuses, just like eucalyptus, it kind of has that kind of smell. It reminds me of my eucalyptus showers, and I put this on at night and it kind of signals my body like, okay, we're going into nighttime mode, we're getting excited about the nighttime. And Teami actually extended my discount code with them, so this video is actually in collaboration with Teami, and they are giving you guys 25% off anything on their website. So if you don't want to get the Soothe oil but you want to try a different oil, but one thing that if you start using Teami, like a lot of my subscribers have, you won't go back to other facial oils. They don't add fillers in their oils and preservatives, so that's why I'm even comfortable putting it on my stomach. Plus, I've been using their oils for so many years now. I'm just comfortable with them. I know how to use them. You can apply them to your face. Like, I literally have this mixed in with my foundation today. Like, that's how I always have like a dewy glow. Trust me, it is not a pregnancy glow. Yeah, you put this on your face. You can also jade roll it, and you can put this on your shoulders and your décolleté. It's like all over, and I swear, smelling this, like, keep this on your nightstand. That's what I've been doing. I've been keeping this on my nightstand, and it just smells like nighttime skincare, like a nighttime routine. That's what this smells like. So definitely check them out. I really recommend the Soothe oil. I just think it smells amazing. But if you want a few of my other recommendations, I love the mask, the matcha green tea mask, and I also love the repair oil. If you've never been pregnant, you just kind of like want to like hear info and stuff like that, your stomach gets really dry because it's expanding. Adding oils and doing this routine is really good, and it's going to help with stretch marks, all sorts of stuff. I also add the oils to my boobs and to the back of my legs, just so that I can prevent as much as I can. The pregnancy brain is real, so if I don't do this in the beginning of the routine, I'll also forget. I'm currently 29 weeks. She is as big as a cauliflower head, so pretty big. That's what my app says. But by the time you guys are seeing this video, I'm actually closer to 30 weeks. And I'm not gonna lie, the thought of a 30, like 30, freaks me out. It just feels so soon. Everyone says that when you're gonna have your first baby, there's just nothing like it. You can never get this feeling back because you literally are going into the unknown. Some mamas to be following me, I know you guys are maybe having your second baby or your third baby, so you kind of feel like a little prepared, or you at least know what to expect. Whereas if you're a first-time mama like me, it's just like all unknown. So I have to say, I do worry a little bit now that I'm in my third trimester. First trimester, all I could worry about was how can I not feel nauseous. My first trimester, I was sick every single day, throwing up. Second trimester was amazing. And now third trimester is back to being hard again. I worry more about things. I'm not sleeping as well. Some of the morning sickness came back. Nothing like the first trimester. So those of you that are just throwing up at the smell of anything, don't worry. At least for me, the third trimester is not like that. The other thing is, and I know that this isn't like super earthy, and I always show you guys like really earthy things, but this video is like all about being real. Look, I'm showing off the bump. This is what's in my nightstand. This is all that helps. I've tried natural alternatives for heartburn. Don't treat it if I don't do something about it, like get up and move, because I'll get it when I'm sleeping, like when I'm laying down. If I don't do something about it, I throw up. So it gets so bad, it starts burning, like fires coming out of my mouth. Like I literally feel like a dragon, and like I'm gonna start breathing fire, and then out of nowhere, so I gotta act fast and like jump out of bed if I don't have a tum, it'll all come out and I'll throw up. The heartburn is definitely more intense than I thought it was gonna be. People tried to warn me and say like, the heartburn's really bad in the third trimester. And I was like, okay, like a little pain. I could deal with that. After making it through the first trimester, I got this, because I found the first to be very hard. It's intense. It's like, wow, this hurts. This hurts. Wow, this really hurts. Oh my God, I'm gonna throw up. Like, that's like literally the stage of heartburn for me. Things I worry about though. So, I don't know if it was first or second trimester that I mentioned to you guys, I don't worry too much about labor, because I just feel like it's so unknown that I don't know what's gonna happen. Like, I could get there and have this perfect birth plan, but she decides, hey, I'm coming out C-section. Or like, I could decide like, oh, I wanna labor at home most of the time, and then I wanna go to the hospital at the last minute. You know, she could tell me otherwise. So I feel that she's gonna guide me with labor, so I feel like less scared about that. What I'm more nervous about and what I worry about more is afterbirth, like how I'm going to feel. I've watched so many vlogs where people are like, when you pee, it burns so bad. And like when you first take your first like number 2, it's like so painful. Or when you sneeze, or like, I am terrified, guys, terrified. So much that I've ordered so much for my hospital bag already. I've ordered tucks, those like cooling pads that you're gonna put in your underwear. I've ordered new underwear, like underwear that I'll never need to see again. I ordered like a corset thing, because everyone says that it feels like, I'm the kind of person, I'm like, guys, I'll wear sweatpants after birth. I just want to be comfortable. But a lot of girls have said on YouTube that it feels like your organs and like your body is just like slipping down. So you want something that feels like a little bit tight. So I ordered some compression leggings. I ordered the corset, which I don't know if I'll wear like right after. I ordered high-waisted underwear so I could at least feel not everything's like slipping. I ordered my diapers. Oh my God, I don't even know who I am and like what life this is. I guess you could say in third trimester, you start worrying about things like that. Like second trimester, I didn't even think about afterbirth. I didn't even think about what I'll need in my hospital bag. And third trimester, it's like, those are the videos I watch, like what's in my hospital bag. On the other end, in the third trimester, you feel so close to your baby. So first trimester, you sometimes don't even know the sex. Second trimester, I found out the sex, but you don't really feel like a lot of kicks or anything until later on in the second trimester. And then they're kind of like sporadic, like you feel them a little bit, but then you might not feel them again for a little bit. Third trimester, I feel her all the time. Like, I'll even insert a video where you can actually see her like, and I'm sure as I'm filming this, she's gonna kick. Like, she kicks like every like 5 to 10, 15 minutes, or at least like moves. Like, I can always feel her moving. So you feel so close in your third trimester. So as hard as it is, as hard as like the not sleeping is, and I've read so many different things that the third trimester you don't get a lot of sleep and it's normal to take a lot more naps. Like, I wasn't napping in my first and second trimester. I had a lot of energy. Even when I was always throwing up, guys, in my first, I still wasn't that tired. Third trimester, I'm like exhausted. I let myself nap and I listen to my body, and if I say like, you know what, I need to clean the house, or I need to do laundry, I need to do something, but I just gotta take a nap, I will go take a nap. I don't force myself or push myself like I did in the second trimester. And yeah, I really like the way the kicks feel. Some people have said that they really hurt, but for me, like, she just is like, has like the softest little hands and feet. So you just feel so close for that reason, but also knowing that it's the last trimester, that you're at the home stretch. It's gonna happen any day now, or not any day, but you know what I mean. I guess the first trimester and the second trimester, I didn't really think I was getting a baby in the end. You just kind of forget. You're just like, it's all so new and there's just so much information, and you kind of forget like, hey, I'm doing all this because I'm gonna have a baby after. Like, first my head was in the toilet, okay? I wasn't thinking about my baby. And now I'm just like, oh my God, like, Jared, we're gonna have our new little roomie, like our little roommate. She's gonna look like us and be like us and just be so adorable and cute, and like, but there is going to be another human in our house. Like, you actually start to comprehend it in the third trimester, whereas in the first and second, you don't really think about it, or at least I didn't. Other new changes in the third trimester is this awful rib pain. I actually thought I had a broken rib. Like, I was making Jared feel it, and I told my doctor, and he was like, no, it's just the way she's positioned. And that went on for a full straight week, and now I truly believe that it was the way she was positioned, because I haven't felt that rib pain in a while, and I think it's because she moved. But then every now and then I'll get that rib pain again, so I'm like, okay, go back to where it doesn't hurt. I'm just overall not loving the third trimester like symptoms, but I'm loving knowing how close I am to meeting my baby, and I'm loving knowing that my body is so impressive. Like, all pregnant women, like, your body is amazing and it knows what to do. I'm just noticing more pregnant people now. Like, before I like didn't really notice. I just look at them and smile, and I'm just like, you're doing amazing. Like, I don't want to be creepy and run up to people and be like, oh my God, like, we're pregnant, are you okay? Like, what's going on? Like, I don't want to be that creepy person, but at the same time, like, I have such an appreciation now for our bodies and women and just what we go through. The pain that we endure daily being pregnant, like, your feet hurt, your back hurt, you feel like you have a broken rib, you're like breathing fire with your heartburn, and you're still like being a boss, like working or keeping your house together, or possibly you're pregnant and taking care of other kids at the same time, or whatever it is. Like, I just have such an appreciation. And I guess what I'm trying to get at is I love my bump and I'm proud of my bump. Like, I'm proud of my body. I wonder if this is gonna be my last update, or if I'm gonna be doing one more pregnancy update before the birth. But I know some other videos I want to get out are what's in my hospital bag, the nursery tour, maybe like a before labor, like if I start to feel contractions, maybe I could do like that kind of update. I don't know, like, I really don't know what to expect. But yeah, I hope that this isn't my last pregnancy update, because then that would be really sad. This just like flew by. It feels like yesterday that I announced to you guys like, we're pregnant, oh my God, like, that feels like yesterday. Thank you guys so much for watching my update video. I love you all. Any comments, concerns, questions, leave them down below, and you can also find me on Instagram and shoot me a comment or DM, anything. I'm available, because I'm just gonna be hanging out in bed for a little bit. All right, bye guys.